I am Dr. W. Vigandhan from Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. Today we are going to discuss the organic synthesis by enolate ion formation. And today we are going to discuss the synthesis of acetoacetic ester. Already we have seen the malonic ester and different types of monocarboxylic acid, dicarboxylic acid we have to synthesize in today's presentation. And also we should know there are three important steps. First is the formation of enolate ion, second is the alkylation of this enolate ion, and after that hydrolysis and decarboxylation. So all these three steps we have to follow for the synthesis of organic compound via enolate ion formation. So today's topic is now the acetoacetic ester synthesis, and in case of the synthesis of acetoacetic ester, there are three steps. One is the formation of enolate anion, second is the alkylation, and third is the hydrolysis and decarboxylation. So by using all these three steps we can synthesize the 4-methyl-2-pentanone, and as we know that 4-methyl-2-pentanone may be regarded as acetone in which one hydrogen has been replaced by isopropyl group. Therefore acetoacetic ester has to be alkylated with isopropyl bromide, and therefore resulting alkyl derivative is subjected to the ketonic hydrolysis. So in this way, again now here first of all formation of enolate anion is there, and the second step is the alkylation, so that and then hydrolysis we get the 4-methyl-2-pentanone. So here this is the acetoacetic ester compound, and in this case this it reacts with the sodium ethoxide, and there is a loss of C2H5OH, and here from the this ethoxide ion abstract proton hydrogen from this CH2 reactive methyl group, and here is now CH, and there is a negative charge, and after this this is the formation of enolate anion. So hydrogen is replaced, and here is removed, abstracted by this ethoxide ion, and sodium is here. So this is the enolate anion formation. After that this is the isopropyl bromide react with this compound enolate anion, alkylation. So this NaBr is removed, and this propyl group is now attached to this reactive methylene compound, and in this way here. After that again after this here we have to this undergo the third step, hydrolysis with KOH. There is a loss of C2H5OH, and we get this type of compound. Potassium is coming here. After that acidification with H2SO4 HCl, then we get this here COH, COK group is converted into COH, and now there is a loss of CO2. After heating, then we get this type of compound CSCCO, CH2, and CHCSC3. In this way we get to 4-methyl-2-pentanone. So this is the synthesis of 4-methyl-2-pentanone by using three steps. First of all formation of enolate anion, then alkylation, we get this compound, alkyl group is attached here, and after that hydrolysis, then acidification, we get 4-methyl-2-pentanone. In another compound, that is the preparation of 3-methyl-2-pentanone. This compound also be prepared by using the three steps. That is three steps we have to follow: formation of enolate, and second alkylation, and hydrolysis and decarboxylation. So in case of this compound 3-methyl-2-pentanone is also regarded as a acetone in which one hydrogen has been replaced by ethyl group, and the second hydrogen on the same carbon has been replaced by methyl group. Therefore ethyl and methyl group have to be introduced at the alkylation state. This is very important, and here the reaction is shown how this is prepared. So here this is the acetoacetic ester having this is the active methylene group, and this ethoxide reaction with this ethoxide abstract hydrogen from the CH2, and there is a loss of C2H5OH, and after that here we get this enolate anion. So here this is the enolate having negative charge on the carbon, and this is the ethyl bromide, and NaBr is replaced, and this ethyl group attached to this reactive carbon, and after this now another ethoxide ion react with this compound enolate ion, and forming this type of negatively charged carbon, and second hydrogen is abstracted by ethoxide, and we get there is also CH5OH, and here we get another enolate anion, and this enolate anion react with the methyl iodide, and NaI is replaced, and methyl group is attached to here on the same carbon again. So two hydrogen have been abstracted by the ethoxide, and first time ethyl and second time methyl group is attached to this carbon, and after that reaction with the KOH hydrolysis, and we get here COK, then acidification we get here COH, and then CO2 gets replaced, and we get this compound CH3 CO CS CH3 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 CH2 CH3. So this is the compound, this is number what is the 3-methyl pentanol, 1 2 3, so 3-methyl 2-pentanol. So in this way number give the number 1 2 3. So 2 having CO group pentanol, and 5 carbons are there, 1 2 3 4 5. So 3-methyl 2-pentanol. So on the carbon 2 CO group is there, so it is the pentanol. So in this way this is second compound which can be synthesized by using 3-step formation of enolate. Second again alkylation, in this case first ethyl, then methyl introduced at the alkylation stage, and then hydrolysis and decarboxylations. And third compound preparation of 1,3-diketone, and in this case we get acetyl-acetone compound, and in this this compound can be synthesized here, and as we know that acylation, that is acetylation of enolate anion of acetoacetic ester with the acid chloride and followed by ketonic hydrolysis give diketone. For example, acetoacetone may be synthesized which is known as 1,3-diketone have been synthesized, shown here in the reaction, and in this case this is the acetoacetic ethyl acetoacetate, and react with the sodium ethoxide forming again now CH5OH as usual. So here formation of enolate anion first step, and after that acetyl chloride, acetyl, this is acetyl group, acetyl chloride, and NaCl is replaced, is another product is minus NaCl, and acetyl group attached here. So see on this reactive carbon methylene group acetyl group attached. After that hydrolysis, so here it is there is also CH5OH, and here is a COOK, and after that acidification we get here COH, and there is a loss of CO2, we get acetyl acetone. So in this way CaCO CH2 CO CaC acetyl acetone, so 1,3-diketone. So this is the preparation of acetyl acetone, which is also known as 1,3-diketone. This is another compound. And here next synthesis of N-valeric acid can also be synthesized by using these reactions. In case of N-valeric acid, as we know that it is regarded as a N-propyl acetic acid. N-propyl group you have to introduce at the alkylation stage, and this N-propyl bromide reacted at the alkylation stage with the acetoacetic ester and followed by acid hydrolysis and give the compound that is known as N-valeric acid. So in this way this is acetoacetic ester, then ethoxide CH5 minus OH, and then we get enolate anion negative charge on this carbon, and then it is react with the propyl bromide here. In this way NaBr is replaced, and here this propyl group attached here on this reactive carbon. After that reaction with the hydrolysis to KOH heated, and after that acid hydrolysis. So after the KOH reaction with KOH we get CaCCOOK, another compound is CaCCH2 CH2 CH2 COOK, and CH5OH is replaced. So this CaCCOK undergo acid hydrolysis, we get acetic acid, and this compound undergo acid hydrolysis, we get this N-valeric acid. So this is simple reaction. Again there is a use of 3 steps. First step is the enolate anion formation, second alkylation, and then hydrolysis and acid hydrolysis and take place, and we get the 2 compound, in this case acetic acid and N-valeric acid. Next compound is the synthesis of 2-methyl butanoic acid, also known as active valeric acid, and this active valeric acid we can say that is regarded as ethyl methyl acetic acid. Therefore alkylation of enolate anion of the acetoacetic ester first with the ethyl bromide and then with the methyl iodide, and then after that acid hydrolysis give active valeric acid, and reaction of the synthesis of active or 2-methyl butanoic acid is shown. 2-methyl butanoic acid is also known as active valeric acid. Again 3 steps are there. and ethyl acetoacetate undergo reaction with the sodium ethoxide. So this CH5OH is replaced, and this ethoxide abstract proton from this H, and we get negatively charged enolate anion. This is the, and then ethyl bromide react with ethyl bromide, NaBr get replaced, and ethyl group are introduced at this carbon, attached to this carbon, and then another here react with this enolate anion react with the sodium ethoxide. Again there is loss of CH5OH, and here we get this type of carbon having negative charge. This is also another enolate anion, and this react with the methyl iodide, and here NaI is replaced and CSC group attached here. So this is shown here. So in the first step of alkylation, ethyl bromide is reacted, and in the second methyl iodide. So first of all ethyl introduced, and then second stage in the second stage methyl group is you have to introduce during the alkylation, and after that hydrolysis, and then acid hydrolysis. So we get CSCCOK, another compound is CSCCH2, CSCH3COK, and this compound undergo hydrolysis we get CSCCOH acetic acid. This compound, this is converted into, after acidification, H, and we get here this is COH group, and it is known as active hyaluronic acid, also known as 2-methyl-butanoic acid. So 1, 2, so 2 having methyl, so 2-methyl-butanoic acid. So methyl is group on the carbon 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there, and so 2-methyl-butanoic acid, 4 carbon, and COH group are there. So this is the another compound which can be used, which can be synthesized by the use of 3-step formation of enolate, alkylation, hydrolysis, and the decarboxylation, and here acid hydrolysis. So this is a 2-methyl-butanoic acid synthesis via formation of by using the ethyl acetoacetate. So ethyl acetoacetate is very important compound, and another synthesis is there, dicarboxylic acid, and that is known as synthesis of succinic acid. And succinic acid can be synthesized as shown here in the reaction, and in this case alkylation of enolate anion of acetoacetic ester with the halogen derivative of ester followed by hydrolysis give dicarboxylic acid, that is known as the succinic acid. So here ethyl acetoacetate again react with the sodium ethoxide, and here this CH5, there is a loss of CH5OH, and here this ethoxide abstract H from the CH2 group, and CH5OH is replaced, and we here CH is there having negative charge, and this is the formation of enolate anion. After that this ethyl chloroacetate react, and this is the ethyl chloroacetate react with this, and NaCl, this NaCl is replaced, and this group is attached here. So see here CH2CO CH5. So this is the alkylation stage, and after that hydrolysis with KOH we get CSCCOK. After that CH2COOK and CH2COK here there is a loss of CH5OH, 2 molecules, and after KOH CH5OH, and these 2 molecules of CH5OH, and here this is, as we know, acidification of this we get CSCCOH, and acidification of this we get here 2 hydrogens, potassium has been replaced by H, and we get CH2COH, CH2COH, which is known as succinic acid. Again here we have used 3-step, one is the enolate anion formation here, and then alkylation stage, and then hydrolysis, acid hydrolysis, and we get the dicarboxylic acid, succinic acid. Now another here, so these 2 important compounds are there, that is the malonic ester and acetoacetic ester. Both the compounds are having a reactive methylene group, and therefore via enolate anion formation we can synthesize monocarboxylic acid, dicarboxylic acid, and many substituted compound by using 3-step formation of enolate, then alkylation, and then hydrolysis and decarboxylation. So the number of compound we can synthesize here. This is the synthesis of ethyl acetoacetate, and here Claisen condensation. This is the known as Claisen condensation. As we know that ethyl acetoacetate can be prepared by condensation of 2 molecules, and in this case of Claisen condensation, 2 molecules of ethyl acetate in the presence of sodium ethoxide. Initially the sodiums are disformed, which upon the acidification give the ethyl acetoacetate, and the reaction is shown here. See, ethyl acetate 2 molecule react with this sodium ethoxide. This is the 2 molecule of ethyl acetate, and sodium ethoxide, we get this is the addition compound, and C2H5OH is replaced, and after this this is the hydrolysis, we get this compound ethyl acetoacetate. So this is known as ethyl acetoacetate, and NaOH is the other product. So this is the reaction. This reaction is known as Claisen condensation, and in case of mechanism of this formation of this Claisen condensation, there are two steps, and in the first step of this Claisen condensation, due to the proton due to the electron withdrawing nature of the ester group, alpha hydrogen of ethyl acetate are weakly acidic, and therefore in the presence of sodium ethoxide, acidic alpha hydrogen is lost and resonance stabilized enolate anion is formed. Since ethanol is a stronger acid than ethyl acetate, therefore this step is reversible, and the position of equilibrium in the favor of that reactant rather than product, and therefore only low yield of enolate ion is formed, and this is shown here in the reaction. So in this case, this is the ethyl acetate, this ethyl acetate, yes, so this is weak acid, and react with the stronger base C2H5 ethoxide, sodium ethoxide, and forming this type of compound. So here proton from this is ethoxide, abstract proton from this, and we get CH2CO, and this can be resonance stabilized. So this electron pair comes here, become double bond, and this double bond become here, so here is a negative charge. So here is negative. Now in this case this is shifted here, so it is negative. So this is this is the product, that is the resonance stabilized enolate anion, and C2H5OH is the other product. So in this way, this is the first step of the mechanism, and in the second step, the enolate anion, being stronger nucleophile, attack the carbonyl group of the second molecule of ethyl acetate and forming addition product, which eliminate an ethoxide ion to form ethyl acetoacetate. So in the second step, we get the product ethyl acetoacetate. So this another molecule of ethyl acetate, second molecule, and then this is the resonance stabilized enolate ion having negative charge, and this react and forming this type of compound CH3CO and OC2H5, and here is the CH2CO OC2H5. And now this after rearrangement, this electron pair comes here, it becomes double bond, and this electron this is break, and C2H5 minus C2H5O, this is the release of OC2H5. This bond get break, and this comes here, therefore this get break, and here there is a loss of C2H5 ethoxide, and forming this compound CH3CO, CH2CO, OC2H5, which known as ethyl acetoacetate. So we can say that here driving force for the elimination of ethoxide ion is the formation of ethyl acetoacetate. Since ethyl acetoacetate is a stronger acid than ethanol, it immediately reacts with the ethoxide ion and forming the resonance stabilized enolate anion. And now, as we know, these are the two steps for the mechanism of the Claisen condensation, and it is also a greater stability of enolate anion, which displays the equilibrium. And now there are two evidences in favor of the this mechanism, and the mechanism involving reversible formation of enolate ion in Claisen condensation, supported by two reactions are there, that is ester containing acidic alpha hydrogen on treatment with ethoxide ion readily undergo deuterium exchange, and this fact rate of exchange of these hydrogen are comparable to the reactivity of these ester in Claisen condensation, support reversible formation of enolate ion in the Claisen condensation. Second point is that due to reversible formation of enolate ion, optical active ester of the type undergo racemization during Claisen condensation. So these are the two reasons that support the Claisen condensation reaction, and this is the mechanism. Now there is also a keto-enol tautomerism shown by the ethyl acetoacetate compound, and as we know what is tautomerism, and tautomerism can be defined as the phenomenon in which isomeric compound having different structure exists in a dynamic equilibrium with each other. It is special kind of functional isomerism which arises due to the 1,3 migration of proton from one polyvalent atom to the other within the same molecule of the compound, and it is because of this reason tautomerism is sometimes known as a prototropy. The two isomers that obtained are called tautomers, and differ both in the position of pair of electron as well as proton. Therefore, many types of tautomerism are known, and most important is the keto-enol tautomerism, in which two isomers are shown in equilibrium, and one is a keto, other is a enol form, and as shown here, this is the keto form having CO group. Rearrangement equivalent to this is the enol form having OH group. Both are the similar, but one is a keto, other is a enol form. Keto means CO group and enol means OH groups are there. And now tautomer containing carbonyl group CO is called keto form, while the other containing hydroxyl group attached to the double bonded carbon atom is called the enol form. And here keto-enol tautomerism is exhibited by carbonyl compound having either methylene group or methane group adjacent to the carbonyl group. Ethyl acetoacetate is the important compound and extensively studied, an example of keto-enol tautomerism. So ethyl acetoacetate showing keto-enol tautomerism, and keto here is shown how the ethyl acetoacetate, this is the compound ethyl acetoacetate, and this is the keto form because having CO group, and this can be rearranged in this way, and forming this is the, and this structure can also be rearranged in this way. This is the enol form having OH group. So here this is the one OH. So this is the enol form and keto form. So ethyl acetoacetate is represented in a keto form and enol form. The presence of keto and enol form in ethyl acetoacetate is supported by the some reactions, and reactions are supported by the keto form shown here. So these are the two forms of ethyl acetoacetate, and some reactions are there which are supportive to the keto and both enol form, and these are the reactions supporting the keto form, and in this case these are the reaction, and here this is ethyl acetoacetate showing the keto form, and here react with the sodium hydrogen sulfate and forming this SO3 Na group comes here, and H comes here, OH, and forming sodium bisulfide addition compound is there. When it reacts with the SCN, forming CN comes here and H comes here and forming cyanohydrin compound. And when hydroxylamine reacts with this, H2O replaces and NH group comes here and forming oxime compound. When it reacts with the phenylhydrazine, then water is replaced, H2O, and here NH3CH5 groups comes here, and in this way phenylhydrazone compound are formed. So these reactions supporting the keto forms of the ethyl acetoacetate compound, and there are also some reactions which are supported to the enol form, and in this case ethyl acetoacetate shown the enol form having OH group rearrangement. After that here it reacts with the sodium forming this type of addition compound, and half molecule of hydrogen replaced. And second is when it reacts with the PCl5, then it Cl comes here and POCl, other product HCl, and forming ethyl beta chlorocrotonate is the compound. When it reacts with the bromine, then here CSCO, CHBr, Br group attached here and HBr is replaced. When it reacts with the FeCl3, then reddish violet color like phenol R compounds are formed. And when it reacts with acetyl chloride, forming this type of acetyl group attached here in place of H, and HCl get replaced. So H from this and Cl, and this acetyl group comes here and forming this acetyl derivative compound. So all these are the compounds supporting the enol forms of ethyl acetoacetate. And in the both enol and enol keto form and enol form are supported by this reaction. And lastly is the preparation of heterocyclic compound. And in case of heterocyclic compound, these two reactions are there, and acetoacetic ester on boiling with the urea undergo condensation to give 4-methyl uracil, and shown here enol form is involved in the reaction. So this is the enol form of acetoacetic ester react with the urea NH2CONH2 and forming this type of 4-uracil methyl uracil compound, and ethyl alcohol water is the other products. So this type of compound is formed from the enol form of acetoacetic ester. And second is the preparation of methyl isoxalane. So here this is again now enol forms of, this is the second is the keto forms of acetoacetic ester on treatment with the hydroxylamine give methyl isoxalane. So this is acetoacetic ester and react with the hydroxylamine forming this type of compound methyl isoxazolane, and ethyl alcohol and the water is the product. So this group attached and forming this type of ring structure compound methyl isoxazolane. So these are some reactions of heterocyclic compound in this case, and forming enol form react and forming this type of compound which are known as the heterocyclic compound. And So today we have seen the aceto-acetic ester synthesis, and in which we have seen by using 3 steps, that is the formation of enolate, formation of alkylation, and hydrolysis and decarboxylation. We have synthesized number of organic compounds and monocarboxylic acid, dicarboxylic acid, and we have also seen the what is Maillard condensation, mechanism of this condensation reaction, and after that also we have seen some reactions of heterocyclic compound that is involved in the obtained from the aceto-acetic ester. So here we have completed this chapter of organic synthesis via enolate ion formation.